Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I'm feeling a little lazy. I just got back from my grandma's. I was down by her house for about 5 days because I had to get my cats fixed. So that's been a whole process and they're still not feeling 100%. So I just want something quick and easy. So today I'm going to be making a pasta with some sausage and a ton of veggies. And it should come together in about a half hour. So that is key. First of all, as I was chopping the veggies, I have some peppers, zucchini, and onions that I had to chop up. I started the water boiling, so that is ready to go and I can dump in my pasta. I'm just gonna let it go a little bit longer so I can get some of this started first, but that will save on time too. And it will take roughly around a half hour for it all to come together, maybe a little bit longer if you're a slow chopper, but overall, I think this should be a really easy meal that is full of flavor and full of veggies as well. So let's begin. First off, I got some Italian's ground mild sausage. So we're gonna open this up and get it going. I got mine from Aldi. Another reason why I love going down by my grandma's is all of the stores down in Phoenix, they have way more than up here. So, and I love Aldi. Plop that in and get that browning. And I'm just gonna let that go until it is all done. Okay, this is looking fantastic. So now I'm going to add in some of my veggies. First, I'm gonna add in my onions and my bell peppers. I had 3 pepper colors. I had red, orange, and yellow. So I ended up cutting them all up and I put half of them for this and then half of them I froze. It's just easier to have them all chopped up and frozen for whenever I'm gonna make whatever I end up making next. So half of those, so it's probably about 1.5 peppers. If you just have one color, that is perfectly fine. And we're gonna get that until it is softened. I am using the grease from the sausage to saute them, but if you drained out the grease from your pan, you may need to add some oil to get them to the right consistency. This is looking and smelling so good so far. And I love all of the colors that are gonna be in this. Okay, now I'm gonna also add in my pasta. I already salted the water, so that is good to go. I am using macaroni noodles or elbow noodles, but you can use whatever you have on hand. And that was probably around a cup, maybe a little bit more. I just wanted to use up the rest of the container. And I'm just gonna keep stirring both of these until it is looking good. And then slightly before the onions and peppers are done cooking, I'm going to add in my zucchini. I never like to overcook my zucchini. I don't want it to be too mushy, so I like to add that in pretty last minute just to cut back on the mushiness factor. But now is a good time to add all my seasonings as well. So I'm gonna add some red pepper flakes. This was a mild sausage, so I do want it to be a little bit spicier. So add to how much spice you wanna do. I added quite a bit, but if you like it less spicy, add less. If you like it more spicy, add more. It's up to you. I have some garlic powder. Onion powder. I don't need that much onion powder because they have actual onions in here too. And then some Italian seasoning. I'm gonna need to get more of this pretty soon. And then we're gonna want a little salt and pepper to taste. Give that a little mix. Okay, that is looking good. So now it is time to add my zucchini. This is 1 zucchini and I cut it up into 6ths. We're gonna dump that in. And we're gonna only saute this for a minute or 2. Don't want it getting too soft. Make sure your pasta doesn't boil over. Keep checking on it and stirring it around. Ooh, I love all the colors in here. You see red, orange, yellow, green. It's looking beautiful. Just sizzling away. Okay, and then lastly, to finish this off, I'm gonna add a can of corn. If you have frozen corn or even fresh corn, that'd be great in it as well. So we have some yellow in there too now. And then finally, 1 can of tomatoes. I'm using diced tomatoes that have basil, garlic, and oregano in it. I wanna get as much juice out of it as possible. Okay, and then we're gonna give that a mix as well. I'm gonna just turn this to low while we're waiting for the pasta to finish cooking, and then we're gonna just add the pasta right into here once it's drained. There's some stuff stuck onto the bottom of the pan that I'm trying to get off, get all that flavor into here. Still needs a little more time. Should have added them in a little bit sooner, but oh well. Okay, the pasta's looking good, so I'm gonna bring it over here and drain it into my strainer. Okay, and then we're gonna dump that in with our mixture and stir it up. This is looking so good. Okay, it is time to dish this up and then give it a taste test. Okay, it is looking fantastic and it is so colorful and it smells so good, so I'm very excited to try this out. I am going to add a couple things to top it off before I start. So I have a little bit of Havarti cheese that I'm just going to shred on top, just to get it a little cheesy. You could use whatever kind of cheese you want, or if you don't like cheese, this is a completely optional step. I love cheese. And then to make it a little pretty, I'm going to add a little sprig of basil on top, just like that. This is a great meal. It looks fantastic, and it did come together in right around roughly a half hour. So it's pretty spot on with that guesstimate, and probably would have come together a little bit quicker if I would have just started the macaroni noodles right when I started browning the meat, but next time I will do that. Let's give this a taste test. Look how fantastic this looks in all the colors. It is time for a taste test. So in this bite, I want to get a little bit of everything. Zucchini, there we go. Oh, it is very hot. Look at all that steam. I don't know if you could see that. And another great thing about this is it made quite a bit, so I'll be able to eat this throughout the week, so I don't have to worry about quite as many meals. Probably get 5 or 6 dinners out of this. And I might freeze some of it too. This usually freezes pretty well. Zucchinis can get a little iffy though. This has a fantastic flavor. It tastes actually very fresh because it has all of the vegetables in it, and the sausage has a wonderful flavor as well. I cooked all the vegetables just how I like them. The zucchini still has quite a bit of a crunch, which makes me happy, and the peppers and the onion cooked down perfectly as well. I love all the seasonings that I put in it as well. I did put in quite a bit of red pepper flakes, and you definitely get that heat in it, which I really enjoy. So overall, I am very happy with how this turned out, and it came together super quick too, so you can't beat that. This is great for a beginning of the week meal. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.